Daniel Dubois owes Joseph Parker nothing, says trainer Don Charles. Stay tuned to the world of bloody entertainment as we bring you the latest news from the boxing world. Daniel Dubois trainer, Don Charles, is adamant the IBF heavyweight champion does not owe Joseph Parker a shot at his title despite pulling out of their scheduled clash during fight week. Dubois had been set to put his belt on the line in a highly anticipated clash with informed former WBO champ Parker in Riyadh on February 22. However, an illness forced the Londoner to withdraw a little over 48 hours before the first bell was due. Instead, Parker faced Martin Bakole, who had been rushed over to Riyadh, and the New Zealand man made quick work of his new assignment, winning after 2:17 of the second. Dubois has since returned to full training and is expected to return to the ring this summer, with a July date understood to be the target. It is likely that he will now head into an undisputed clash with Ring Magazine champion Oleksandr Usyk, who holds the WBO, IBF and WBC belts too. Alternatively, Dubois could find himself in an all-British clash with 41-year-old Derek Chisora, who is set to be called as the IBF mandatory challenger later this month. What certainly looks unlikely to be next, however, is a rearranged fight with Parker. Now, during an interview with The Ring's Lewis Hart, trainer Charles insists they do not owe Team Parker anything despite the nature of the cancelled fight and compared it to a similar situation he faced when he was head coach of Chisora. "Nothing is owed to nobody," Charles said. "We don't owe him nothing. He was a voluntary defense. My fighter was ill. We pulled him out, sensibly pulled him out. I'm not a governing body who makes the next fight for Daniel Dubois. I'm not Daniel Dubois' promoter or his manager. So, therefore, we don't owe Parker nothing. He had a fight. In most cases, when an opposition pulls out, that fighter goes without a fight on that particular show. He had a big fight and got paid a fat purse. We don't owe him nothing. I'm very disappointed, to be quite frank, from Team Parker. I understand their frustration and disappointment because I too, as a coach, have been in that sort of situation. And I don't remember the whole boxing fraternity feeling sorry for myself or for Derek Chisora, the actual fighter it happened to in 2010 against Vladimir Klitschko.